Leather is scuffed from 100 different trips, but this is the hardest goodbye to cross my lips. I folded up my shirts and I packed up my shoes, accepting the fact that I was destined to lose. The hallway is quiet, the morning is still. I'm swallowing a bitter and impossible pill. You're sleeping in the bedroom, entirely unaware that I'm standing in the foyer, breathing the heavy air. There's a heavy suitcase sitting by the front door, packed with the tears that I cannot ignore. A portable coffin of the love that we made, waiting in the shadows where the memories fade. I grip the plastic handle and I try to be strong, walking away from the place I used to belong. I leave my house keys on the little wooden stand, right beside the picture of us holding hands. I don't have a destination, I don't have a flight. I'm just disappearing in the pale morning light. The hardest part of leaving is walking away. It's knowing that I'm taking all your sunshine today. I wanna drop the luggage and run back up the stairs, wake you from your slumber and answer all your prayers. There's a heavy suitcase sitting by the front door, packed with the tears that I cannot ignore. A portable coffin of the love that we made, waiting in the shadows where the memories fade. I grip the plastic handle and I try to be strong, walking away from the place I used to belong. Walking away, closing the door. The platform is deserted, the ticket window closed. I'm shivering in the winter chill, frozen to the toes. The departure board is flashing at the fire. final train is gone, and I am left to wait here for the breaking of the dawn. I had a ticket in my hand to take me to your door, but I hesitated on the step, and now I have no more. I was so afraid of rejection, so afraid you'd turn me down, that I missed the only transport leading out of this ghost town. I'm stranded at the station in the middle of the night, a victim of my cowardice, a victim of my pride. The steel tracks stretch forever, disappearing in the gloom, leading to a paradise while I am in a tomb. I miss the final boarding call to make my heavy heart amend. Now I'm stranded at the station, waiting for the bitter end. I sit upon the wooden bench and pull my collar high, watching the frozen snowflakes fall from the heavy sky. I could have been halfway to you, drinking coffee on the train. Instead I'm sitting in the dark, wrestling with the pain. The iron rails are humming with the ghost of what just passed, a mechanical reminder that my chances couldn't last. I wanna run along the tracks and chase the heavy steel, to prove to you that everything I ever felt was real. I'm stranded at the station in the middle of the night, a victim of my cowardice, a victim of my pride. The steel tracks stretch forever, disappearing in the gloom, leading to a paradise while I am in a tomb. I miss the final boarding call to make my heavy heart amend. Now I'm stranded at the station, waiting for the bitter end. Missed the train, missed my chance. Bought a paper postcard in a diner in Seattle, trying to survive this lonely cross-country battle. I wrote your name in cursive on the right side of the card, but filling out the message was incredibly, deeply hard. I bought another one in Denver, looking at the snow, and one in Arizona, where the desert sun sunsets glow. My suitcase is getting heavy with the cardboard and the ink. I'm standing by the mailbox, pushing to the very brink. I'm carrying a stack of unsent postcards in the dark, a traveling exhibition of a deeply shattered heart. I write down all my apologies from every single state, but I never buy the stamps because I know it is too late. You don't want to hear about the mountains or the sea. You only want a quiet life that doesn't include me. The picture on the front is always beautiful and bright, a terrifying contrast to my never-ending night. I tell you that I miss you in 100 different ways, trying to find a meaning in these empty, drifting days. But the address line is blank and the zip code is unknown, because the place we used to live is no longer my I wanna throw them to the wind and let them fly away, a paper flock of sorrow, landing where they may. I'm carrying a stack of unsent postcards in the dark, a traveling exhibition of a deeply shattered heart. I write down all my apologies from every single state, but I never buy the stamps because I know it is too late. You don't want to hear about the mountains or the sea. You only want a quiet life that doesn't include me. Return to sender, address unknown. I'm sitting on the concrete edge of the plaza square, watching the water dancing in the chilly evening air. At the bottom of the basin, shining in the pale moonlight, are 1,000 copper pennies from 1,000 different nights. A fortune built on promises, a treasury of dreams, reflecting the street lamps in their underwater gleams. I reach into my pocket for the last coin to my name, a desperate final wager in a supernatural game. They're just wishing well coins rusting in the deep, a bank vault of the promises that people couldn't keep. I toss my silver quarter and watch it slowly sink, pushing my sanity right to the very brink. I'm buying up a miracle, paying for a ghost, raising up a lonely, aquatic, silent toast. We stood right here together in the spring of '85. I've never felt so hopeful, never felt so alive. You close your eyes and threw a dime, refusing to tell me why. You said that saying it out loud would make the magic die. Now I know exactly what you wished for on that day. You wished for the courage to pack up and run I wanna dive into the water and scoop the money out, buy a one-way ticket to escape this heavy doubt. They're just wishing well coins rusting in the deep, a bank vault of the promises that people couldn't keep. I toss my silver quarter and watch it slowly sink, pushing my sanity right to the very brink. I'm buying up a miracle, paying for a ghost, raising up a lonely, aquatic, silent toast. Just copper and silver washed away. The maitre d' is smiling, asking if I'm waiting long. I tell him that she's coming, though I know that I am wrong. He leads me to the corner booth, the one we always book. I try to hide the devastation in my empty look. He lights the little candle sitting in the center glass and leaves me with the menu and the shadows of the past. There's a folded linen napkin on the empty seat across, a perfect little monument to my enormous loss. It's breathing in the heavy air. We celebrated anniversaries, sitting in this booth, drinking red Italian wine and telling the whole truth. You'd hold my hand across the wood and smile in the light. I never could have pictured such a devastating night. The violin is playing a romantic sweeping tune, but it feels like a funeral march beneath the paper moon. I wanna tip the table over, shatter all the plates. I cannot bear the silence that this emptiness creates. It's just a table for one in a very crowded room, eating in the center of an overwhelming gloom. The waiter pours the water, but he doesn't meet my eye. He sees the tragic story of a long and hard goodbye. I'm raising up my crystal glass to toast an empty chair, a solitary diner, breathing in the heavy air. Check, please. Just me tonight. Wooden planks are freezing underneath the winter sky. The roller coaster skeleton is standing miles high. The ticket booths are boarded up, the games are shut down tight. A ghostly amusement park in the middle of the night. We used to walk this boardwalk, eating cotton candy sweet. Now the wind is howling down this empty, frozen street. The summer feels like fiction, the story I made up. I'm drinking bitter memories from a broken paper cup. I'm walking with the boardwalk ghosts along the freezing sea, haunted by the phantom of the girl you used to be. The Ferris wheel is paralyzed, frozen in the air, a giant steel reminder of the love we couldn't share. I hear your laughter echoing above the crashing waves, wandering the ruins of the promises we gave. I stand before the fun house with the mirrors on the wall, remembering the echo of your footsteps in the hall. We got lost inside the maze of the flashing strobe lights, holding on to each other with all of our teenage might. Now I'm lost inside a maze that doesn't have a door, and I bottom of my dresser drawer today, looking for a heavy sweater to chase the cold away. And buried underneath the denim, folded up so neat, I found the cotton relic of our summer, bittersweet. A black concert t-shirt from the tour of '84, the night we sang until our teenage throats were completely sore. The graphic is all cracked, the fabric is wearing thin, just like the fragile state that my memory is in. It's just a faded torn shirt from a legendary band, but to me it is the map of a long-lost wonderland. The black has turned to charcoal, the neon pink is pale, a wearable reminder of a love that had to fail. I press it to my face, and I can almost smell the smoke, and hear the beautiful promises that we carelessly broke. We bought it at the merch stand, it was oversized on you. You wore it as a nightgown when the midnight sky turned blue. We listened to the vinyl until the grooves were worn away, believing that the music would convince our hearts to stay. But the lead singer went solo, and the band fell apart, and you packed up your suitcases and walked down on my heart. I wanna put it on and wear it like a shield, a badge of honor from an agonizing battlefield. It's just a faded torn shirt from a legendary band, but to me it is the map of a long-lost wonderland. The black has turned to charcoal, the neon pink is pale, a wearable reminder of a love that had to fail. I press it to my face, and I can almost smell the smoke, and hear the beautiful promises that we carelessly broke. Faded cotton, fading you. digital clock is flashing 12 in the middle of the dark. I'm Wandering through the neon glow of the empty city park. The world is moving faster, running on a microchip, but I'm still feeling analog, losing my steady grip. We traded in our love letters for a blinking little screen, the most efficient tragedy that I have ever seen. You packed your bags with a calculated, cold precision, and left me on the wrong side of your logical decision. It's a synthetic heartbreak in a modern plastic age, a digitized emotion trapped inside a glowing cage. My tears are very human, but your goodbye was a machine, a program termination, calculated and clean. I'm looking for a heartbeat in a world of flashing lights, a warm and human touch to survive these freezing nights. The synthesizer plays a perfectly quantized melody. No room for human error, no room for you and me. We used to be so passionate, messy and incredibly loud. Now you're just a data file floating in the cloud. I try to find the power switch to turn the system down, but I'm just a glitching program in this futuristic town. I wanna smash the circuitry and pull the wires apart to find the beating human soul inside your metal heart. It's a synthetic heartbreak in a modern plastic age, a digitized emotion, trapped inside a glowing cage. My tears are very human, but your goodbye was a machine, a program termination, calculated and clean. I'm looking for a heartbeat in a world of flashing lights, a warm and human touch to survive these freezing nights. System failure, shutting down. Climb the fire escape all the way up to the top. My lungs were burning heavy, but I knew I couldn't stop. I stepped out on the tar paper, overlooking the grid, trying to escape the terrible, foolish things I did. The city looks like a circuit board, glowing yellow and bright. A million tiny lives happening in the middle of the night. But I'm standing on the edge, looking down at the street, with a heavy crushing gravity tied around my feet. This is my rooftop escape, closer to the stars, away from the neon lights and the noisy crowded bars. I'm screaming my apologies into the bitter wind, hoping that the universe will cleanse me where I sinned. I'm the king of the skyline, but my kingdom is a ghost, raising up a lonely, invisible, tragic tone. We used to come up here to watch the fireworks explode before we took a wrong turn on this devastating road. We laid a blanket down and counted the satellites, promising forever on those warm and humid nights. Now the chimney smoke is stinging my exhausted, teary eyes as I look across the buildings and whisper my goodbyes. I wanna jump across the gap and fly into the gray, but the anchor of your memory refuses to give way. This is my rooftop escape, closer to the stars, away from the neon lights and the noisy crowded bars. I'm screaming my apologies into the bitter wind, hoping that the universe will cleanse me where I sinned. I'm the king of the skyline, but my kingdom is a ghost, raising up a lonely, invisible, tragic tones. Just the wind blowing across the The Pacific coast is shrouded in a blanket of morning fog. I'm driving like a madman, a desperate runaway dog. The cliff drops off to nothing on the right side of the road. I'm carrying a dangerous emotionally heavy overload. You told me it was over in a letter on the dash. Now I'm flirting with the edge, waiting for the final crash. The curves are getting sharper, the tires start to squeal. I'm losing all my traction, losing the ability to feel. I'm driving down the cliffside highway, racing to the end, looking for a miracle, waiting around the coming bend. The ocean is a roaring beast, hungry for the fall, but it isn't nearly as terrifying as losing it all. I'm balancing on the edge of a devastating drop, hitting the accelerator, never going to stop. We took this very drive when the summer sun was bright, with the top down on the convertible, basking in the light. You put your feet upon the dash and sang into the wind before the bitter darkness and the tragedy began. Now the sky is bruised and gray, the ocean black and cold, a terrifying scenery for a story growing old. Close my eyes for a second, just to see if I still care. I'm gambling with the devil in the heavy, salty air. I'm driving down the cliffside highway, racing to the end, looking for a miracle, waiting round the coming bend. The ocean is a roaring beast, hungry for the fall, but it isn't nearly as terrifying as losing it all. I'm balancing on the edge of a devastating drop, hitting the accelerator, never going to stop. On the edge, don't look down. The city skyline shrinking in the morning light. I'm escaping the wreckage of a terrible fight. My foot is heavy on the pedal, pushing 75, just trying to feel like I am somehow alive. The dashboard clock is ticking, the radio is dead. I'm running from the echoes of the cruel things you said. Inside the borders of this reflective space. I crossed the county line without tapping the brakes, leaving behind a mountain of foolish mistakes. I told you I would change. Inside the borders of this reflective space. Don't look back, just keep driving. The night is moving slower than it used to be, like it's waiting just for us. Every second stretching out so quietly, without any rush. There's a glow across your face, I can't explain. Something soft and new. And I don't wanna think too far ahead again. Just stay here with you. If this moment never turns to more, I don't need to know. Slow night with you, nothing to prove, nothing we have to do. Just the way you look at me feels like something true. Slow night with you, time standing still, bending against our will. If this fades when morning comes, I won't chase it still. Every sound fades into something we don't hear, like it's not for us. All that matters somehow only happens here, in this quiet trust. Slow night with you, I believe that's enough for me. The velvet curtain closed an hour ago. The theater is dark. The janitor is sweeping up the remnants of the spark. I'm sitting in the dressing room, wiping off the grease paint tears, looking at a face that has aged 100 heavy years. The roses on the vanity are starting to droop and die, just like the beautiful illusion of the ultimate final lie. The audience has gone back home to their comfortable warm beds, while I am left to wrestle with the voices in my head. I'm listening to the echoes of the applause inside my mind, the only kind of comfort that a lonely man can find. They clap for the performer, they cheer for the facade, but they didn't see the broken man praying to a silent God. You were my only muse, the reason that I took the stage. Now I'm just an empty actor, trapped inside a gilded cage. I wrote the final act for you, a masterpiece piece of art, hoping that the dialogue would reach your distant heart. But you didn't buy a ticket, you didn't take a seat, you left me playing to a crowd, completely incomplete. I packed my costumes in a trunk and turned the mirror light down low, preparing for the endless road, nowhere left to really go. I trade every standing ovation for a single word from you, but the spotlight's moving on and the tragic scene is through. I'm listening to the echoes of the applause inside my mind, the only kind of comfort that a lonely man can find. They clap for the performer, they cheer for the facade, but they didn't see the broken man praying to a silent God. You were my only muse, the reason that I took the stage. Now I'm just an empty actor, trapped inside a gilded cage. Take a bow, the show is over. Pulled into the driveway 20 minutes ago, but I can't bring myself to step out in the snow. The house is completely dark, not a single light on, a heavy quiet monument to the fact that you're gone. I'm sitting in the driver's seat, staring at the door, knowing that my home doesn't feel like home anymore. The heat is blowing warm air, fighting off the chill, but the frostbite in my chest is getting cold.
fell asleep right after
just turning the key, cutting the power.
Marked another X upon the calendar on the wall. 100 days exactly since I took the final fall. 100 rotations of the earth without you by my side. 100 times I've broken down and swallowed all my pride. The seasons have all changed, the snow has turned to pouring rain, but the absolute consistency is my unrelenting pain. I built a fortress of my sorrow, brick by heavy brick, and the mortar is the tears that are falling fast and thick. I've survived 100 midnights in the freezing cold, a century of heartache, premature and growing old. 100 times the sun went
scuffed from 100 different trips, but this is the hardest goodbye across my lips. I folded up my shirts and I packed up my shoes, accepting the fact that I was destined to lose. The hallway is quiet, the morning is still. I'm swallowing a bitter and impossible pill. You're sleeping in the bedroom, entirely unaware that I'm standing in the foyer, breathing the heavy air. There's a heavy suitcase sitting by the front door, packed with the tears that I cannot ignore. A portable coffin of the love that we made, waiting in the shadows where the memories fade. I grip the plastic handle and I try to be strong, walking away from the place I used to belong. I leave my house keys on the little wooden stand, right beside the picture of us holding hands. I don't have a destination, I don't have a flight, I'm just disappearing in the pale morning light. The hardest part of leaving isn't walking away, it's knowing that I'm taking all your sunshine today. I wanna drop the luggage and run back up the stairs, wake you from your slumber and answer all your prayers. There's a heavy suitcase sitting by the front door, packed with the tears that I cannot ignore. A portable coffin of the love that we made, waiting in the shadows where the memories fade. I grip the plastic handle and I try to be strong, walking away from the place I used to belong. Walking away, closing the door.
We were talking, but the words were moving slow, like they didn't wanna land. Every pause felt like something we both know, but don't quite understand. Between the lines, something's real, something we don't have to reveal. eyes held something I could almost read, but I didn't look too long. Sometimes silence is the only thing we need to feel where we belong. If we never say it out loud, does it make it less or more now? Between the lines we collide. No more place for us to hide. I bought these tickets back in the middle of July, when the world was perfect and the limit was the sky. I waited in the line all night just to get the perfect view, to hear our favorite singer sing his love songs right to you. Now the stadium is packed, the lights are going down, and I'm the saddest ticket holder in this roaring town. The opening chords are ringing out across the giant stage, but I'm just trapped inside my own emotional silent cage. I got 2 front row tickets to a sold-out show, sitting next to an empty seat in the neon glow. The crowd is going crazy, singing every single word, but the breaking of my heart is the only thing I've heard. I'm holding your paper ticket in my troubled and right hand, the loneliest spectator in the grandest wonderland. The spotlight sweeps across the crowd and catches my wet face, a glaring illumination of my desperate empty space. He's singing the ballad that we danced to in the dark, the one that left a permanent and beautiful deep mark. The couple next to me is holding hands so incredibly tight. walking through the scrapyard on the edge of the line, surrounded by the skeletons of old hotel signs, the rusted out letters of a diner down the street where we used to share a milkshake, incredibly sweet. Now the glass is all broken, the argon is gone, just a pile of twisted metal waiting for the dawn. The city throws away the things that lose their glowing spark, leaving them to rust away out here in the dark. We're lying in the neon graveyard tonight, a million shattered pieces of a beautiful life, discarded in the shadows when the colors started skates are locked away behind a heavy door. I paid the night watchman just to let me sit inside the arena where my teenage heart had absolutely nothing to hide. We used to glide in circles to the rhythm of the pop, swearing that the music and the magic would never stop. I look at the scuff marks on the polyurethane clear, a map of the innocence we lost within a year. There are echoes on the roller rink, bouncing off the wall, a ghost of our laughter before the heavy fall. I can see you skating backwards, holding out your hand, the undisputed queen of our neon-lighted land. But the synthesizer's unplugged, the DJ booth is bare, and I'm just chasing shadows in the dusty, quiet air. I sit upon the carpet bench where we laced up our shoes before we ever knew the taste of the midnight blues. You wore a pair of faded jeans and a jacket made of jeans, the most beautiful skater that the city had ever seen. Now I'm just a spectator to a memory in my mind, a cinematic replay that I constantly rewind. I wanna lace the skates up and fly across the wood, go back to the time when I was perfectly understood. There are echoes on the roller rink, bouncing off the wall, a ghost of our laughter before the heavy fall. I can see you skating backwards, holding out your hand, the undisputed queen of our neon-lighted land. But the synthesizer's unplugged, the DJ booth is bare, and I'm just chasing shadows in the dusty, quiet air. Just rolling away into the fluorescent cherry red. I'm sitting in the studio, fighting the ghosts inside my head. It's 2 a.m. in the city, spinning records for the broken, trying to ignite a spark. I pull the microphone closer, take a deep and heavy breath, broadcasting to the lonely souls who are scared of silent death. I tell the listeners that love is just a song we learn to play, but I'm the one who forgot the lyrics and let you walk away. This is a lonely broadcast, reaching out across the night, sending out an FM signal, searching for a guiding light. I'm playing all the power ballads from the summer of '83, hoping that my voice will travel across the distance to the sea. If you have your radio on, if you're awake and feeling low, just know the man behind the microphone has nowhere else to go. Caller on line number 2 is crying for a lost romance, asking me to play a track that reminds her of a dance. I cue the vinyl on the deck and drop the heavy needle down, providing the background music for every teardrop in this town. But who is gonna play a song to heal the DJ's broken heart when the vinyl keeps on spinning, but the world is torn I wanna shut the transmitter and plunge the city into black, because no amount of radio waves can ever bring you back. This is the lonely broadcast, reaching out across the night, sending out an FM signal, searching for a guiding light. I'm playing all the power ballads from the summer of '83, hoping that my voice will travel across the distance to the sea. If you have your radio on, if you're awake and feeling low, just know the man behind the microphone has nowhere else to go. Signing off. Good night, whoever you are. Pendulum's frozen in the center of the glass, refusing to allow another second to ever pass. The silence in the hallway is an overwhelming sound, a a heavy, thick blanket pulling me to the ground. It happened the exact moment you walked out the front door. The gears gave up the ghost and decided to tick no more. Time is a river that is supposed to endlessly flow, but mine became a glacier when you decided to go. The clock stopped dead too in the middle of the night, freezing my entire world in a pale synthetic light. I'm trapped inside a minute that will never reach an end, a broken piece of history that I can never mend. The hands are locked together in a permanent embrace, while I am slowly fading in this solitary space. I tried to wind the key, I tried to pull the heavy weight, but you cannot manufacture a different kind of fate. The dust is settling softly on the polished oak wood frame, a quiet mausoleum dedicated to your name. Outside the window, the sun is rising in the east, but in this room I'm the victim of a chronological beast. I wanna smash the glass and move the hands myself, take my broken heart completely off the dusty shelf. The clock stopped at 2 in the middle of the night, freezing my entire world in a pale synthetic light. I'm trapped inside a minute that will never reach an end, a broken piece of history that I can never mend. The hands are locked together in a permanent embrace, while I am slowly fading in this solitary space, frozen in time, just station master sleeping in his little wooden booth. I'm sitting on the platform, facing up to the bitter truth. The fog is rolling heavy off the river in the night, concealed the damage from the pale and yellow light. I've got my collar pulled up high against the freezing wind, paying for the karma of the ways I must have sinned. The schedule on the wall says the delay is almost done. The heavy steel machine is coming to block out the sun. I'm waiting on the 4 a.m. train to take me away, to carry me to anywhere that doesn't look like today. A ticket to a ghost town, a ticket to the grave, as long as it's a million miles from where you wanna stay. The whistle blows a mournful tune, cutting through the chill. A one-way trip to nowhere, and I'm paying out the I left the keys upon the counter, right beside the phone. I didn't pack a single bag. I'm traveling alone. You won't even realize that I am gone until the dawn, when you reach across the mattress and find my presence withdrawn. I couldn't write a letter, I couldn't say the words, so I'm leaving with the silence and the early morning The headlight cuts the darkness, blinding my tired eyes. A massive iron monster coming for my alibis. I'm waiting on the 4 a.m. train to take me away, to carry me to anywhere it doesn't look like today. A ticket to a ghost town, a ticket to the grave, as long as it's a million miles from where you wanna stay. The whistle blows a mournful tune, cutting through the chill. A one-way trip to nowhere, and I'm paying out the bill. All aboard, leaving town. I was packing up the bathroom, taking bottles off the shelf, looking in the mirror at the shadow of my former self. I found it hiding in the corner, behind a dusty jar. The necklace that I bought for you underneath the shooting star. It used to shine so brilliantly against your porcelain skin, a symbol of the beautiful electric love that we were in. But time is a cruel element, oxidizing what is pure, turning every golden promise into something insecure. Now it's just a silver chain covered up in rust, a tragic little monument to a broken, fragile trust. The shine is completely gone, tarnished by the tears, a metallic representation of the passing of the years. I hold it in my palm and let it slip between my hands, like the hourglass that's running out of desperately needed sands. I remember when I clasped it right around your graceful neck, before our perfect ocean liner turned into a sinking wreck. You swore that you would wear it until the end of time, a poetic little statement for a victimless perfect crime. Now it's sitting in the trash can with the receipts and the decay, a piece of discarded jewelry from a forgotten yesterday. I try to scrub the tarnish off, but the damage goes too deep, a permanent corrosion of the promises we didn't keep. Oh, now it's just a silver chain covered up in rust, a tragic little monument to a broken, fragile trust. The shine is completely gone, tarnished by the tears, a metallic representation of the passing of the years. I hold it in my palm and let it slip between my hands, like the hourglass that's running out of desperately needed sands. Just rust and dust fading away. I pulled into the station on the edge of Route 9. The fluorescent lights are buzzing, sending shivers down my spine. I'm filling up the tanker of this rusty Chevrolet, trying to put some distance between me and yesterday. I popped the collar of my jacket to block the midnight chill, and breathe in the memory that is haunting me still. The smell of sweet vanilla mixes with the engine fumes, a toxic combination
smoke and ashes driving away.
Driving down the interstate, the radio is low. There's nowhere left to hurry, there's nowhere left to go. Out across the barren fields, a million miles away, a radio tower's blinking, keeping the night at bay. Solitary ruby glowing in the pitch black sky, a silent flashing witness to my long drawn out sigh. I wonder if the DJ knows he's playing for a ghost, a lonely broken traveler cruising down the coast. Your guiding light through the static and the distance, over mountains steep. I'm broadcasting my sorrow while the heavy city sleeps. If you're out there listening, turn the dial to mine and rescue this lost sailor from the bitter freezing brine. The dashboard lights are glowing in a melancholy green, the saddest late night movie that the world has ever seen. I punch the preset buttons, searching for our favorite song, the one that we would sing to when the summer days were long. But all I get is white noise and a preacher talking loud, telling me salvation's hiding somewhere in the cloud. the silver paper confetti scattered on the wooden floor, and a heavy crushing silence creeping through the open door. The clock has struck past midnight, a brand new year is born, but my heart is stuck in yesterday, incredibly forlorn. Two crystal glasses sitting on the table by the wall. One is completely empty, the other took the fall. It's just champagne and tears on a January night. The fireworks are over, fading from my weary sight. I bought the finest bottle just to toast to you and me, but you left before the countdown, changing my reality. Now the bubbles are all going flat, the vintage turning sour, a lonely celebration in the darkest, quiet hour. You wore a sequin jacket that caught the disco light. You were the absolute center of my beautiful blind night. But I saw you in the hallway talking to an old flame, and I knew right in that moment I was losing the whole game. You slipped out through the kitchen without a last goodbye, leaving me alone to watch the winter snowflakes fly. I pour the expensive liquor straight down the kitchen sink. I'm drowning in the memories that push me to the brink. It's just champagne and tears on a January night. The fireworks are over, fading from my weary sight. I bought the finest bottle just to toast to you and me, but you left before the countdown, changing my reality. Now the bubbles are all going flat, the vintage turning sour, a lonely celebration in the darkest, quiet hour. Happy New Year to nobody at all. I'm standing by the chain link fence at the Starlight Inn, looking at the cracked concrete where the water should have been. The neon vacancy sign is casting shadows on the deep. while the rest of the highway is completely fast asleep. We used to dive into the blue under the August moon. Now it's just a concrete grave on a Sunday afternoon. The water has evaporated, taken by the sun, just like the beautiful romance that we had just begun. It's an empty motel pool, completely drained and dry, reflecting nothing but the darkness of a starless sky. I'm staring at the bottom, looking at the faded paint, a sinner who is praying to a long-forgotten saint. We made a splash in the shallow end, but we sank like a stone. Now I'm standing by the edge of it, freezing and alone. I found a pair of plastic sunglasses sitting by the stair, the ones you left behind when you walked out into the air. The diving board is rusted, hanging over an abyss, a terrifying metaphor for the danger of your kiss. I wanna jump into the deep and break every single bone to match the heavy fracture of a heart left on its I'm stranded at the bottom, looking up at the ledge, balancing my sanity on a razor-sharp edge. It's an empty motel pool, completely drained and dry, reflecting nothing but the darkness of a starless sky. I'm staring at the bottom, looking at the faded paint, a sinner who is praying to a long-forgotten saint. We made a splash in the shallow end, but we sank like a stone. Now I'm standing by the edge of it, freezing and